Hello. Oh no, it was on default for some reason. I don't know if it does this sometimes, where it's just like it goes default, and yeah. I was telling Jacob he was worthless. And thanks for the follow, Lunos. Welcome in. Okay, it's late and it's hot. It was 40 degrees here today. I was going to do a stream earlier. It must be. Ooh, shut your slut modern mouth. No, I was going to do like a stream earlier today, because you know I'm packing candy for Halloween for the kids. I got them all here, but I went upstairs, set up the desk so we can do it, and the air con's aired out, and it's 40 degrees here, so it means I can't take the chocolate out of the fridge. Like until either it's late or the aircon's fixed. So I have to do it in my room. So I'll have to work something out. So we're just doing some of the like the drama watching, and some like all the like the Emaru drama, the Mizkif, and like all the other stuff that's come out. And we're gonna be watching some videos because I can't pack the stuff. Rent to definitely do. My granddad said, "Get off stream. Where's my rent? Where's my rent, child? Give me that rent." So minis and it all melted. Even I had to put the Skittles in the fridge because they started to melt. So I was like, uh-oh. Okay, and you're awesome. Thank you, Rookie. Welcome in. Hey, Tatsy. Hey, Thantos. Hey, Irish. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. How you going? Hey, Vanna. Hey, Nanda. I also did upload some of the new emotes. I do need to change some of the sizing of a couple and like move them around. So a couple of them are there. Okay, guys. Some of them are there now. Okay. I also accidentally went live to the Erundel Officer, not the Erundel Reacts, because I thought we'd be doing like more reacting today than Officer, but I'm too lazy to change it now. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is, guys. But yeah, so this bad boy is now part of the channel. Again, they're on here. Oh, I forgot the door one, because I did get a door one made too, but it's... Gambo! So a few I have been changed over, so that's good. Oh, let me move this. My camera is like, lol. It is, yeah, it is what it is. Thanks to Advisor. Oh my god, I was so confused because I didn't get the notification, but that was like the quickest order and delivery I've ever gotten on Throne, and the extra bags, because to your 100 bags, I now have 300 bags because I bought 200 myself for it. And bro, they arrived before I saw the email because I didn't see it for a day and a half. So the stuff you bought arrived from Amazon before I actually saw it. That was the quickest I've ever gotten a gift sent to me. It's insane. Where Doug gets plushies thrown at her. Just... Oh, also I did figure out what I see I'm more Aussie, because I haven't been on stream with the non-Australians, mate. Okay. Also, I did... Where is it? Oh, head pat? Yeah? Where is it? I got the old model working, because it worked with the mouth somehow, so we bowled again. Look at us. We're bowed. Well, I'm not terminally online, guys. No. I am. I'm about to hit you with some of the most terminally online facts of your life right now. But yeah, money buys everything. Money buys, I guess, the quick delivery they promote for extra cost. Really? You did pay extra for extra quick? Damn. Does work. That's insane. Why is that something you have to pay extra for? That sucks. I guess they just did like, we'll actually process your order in a timely fashion. But yeah, so it's all getting put together. I should be going out Thursday. If not, my brother-in-law's picking it up from the next town over. So either way, it's getting there. But I hope so, because some place was having a clearance, thanks to the follow, just to watch on like Halloween stuff. Because some places give up before Halloween hits here, because you know it's only very certain areas that do Halloween. They had like $10 like these are like usually $30-40. They had inflatable like ghosts and stuff for $10, and I was like, you're going to my nephew's. They're like lawn like decorations. Which I'm gonna be honest, they're probably gonna take to the pool or something. It was happening, so I thought it was best to get in haste just in case. Aw, that's very sweet. That's the thing. If I thought it was like, if I mathed and I didn't think it was going to get here, I would have refunded it and used my money to buy it and just, you know, took the money out later, because that was my idea. If it took too long from throwing, if someone did buy it, I just buy it out of my pocket and then fix it around. Are you the cool aunt? I like to think so, but I'm their only aunt that isn't a crackhead. You thought I was gonna say their only aunt. It's like, no, the others just aren't even in the race. I'm just better. I'm the better aunt. He's like, he's like, oh, I'm better than your other aunties. My nephews, who? Extra expenditure. Okay, nice. But welcome in, homie. Wait a minute. I know you're that bunny from my YouTube recommendation. Hi, girl. Hey. Yeah, I am that bunny. I am a bunny cop. Which I've seen more and more bunnies lately. Not bunnies, cops lately. And I'm like, we're growing. But I feel like I'm like the least, somehow, not the least gooner so far. And I'm just like, they look all so much cooler looking and sexier than me. And I'm like, am I the boring He was like, am I boring looking? It's like that moment when you find it, it's like, It's like everyone in the freaking police academy is like anime cute girl looking amazing. I'm just like, duh. Well, they were advertised more and more true. Your news are boring. That's good. Which we are back in action for news. We're doing more. I just need to, I've been so tired lately, and it's like, I don't know why. Imagine letting I only have one niece that can drive. All my nieces and nephews are like chill babies. They're like, the only thing they want to drive is me insane. Tired for 21 days. Bro, yeah, it is. Like, I'm like awake sore most of the night, and then I sleep 8 hours. And then I'm just tired all day. It's freaking stupid. I have to go to the doctor. I don't know what's wrong. Obviously, like, I'm disabled and broken. But, like, I don't know what is extra wrong. Like, something's just not quite right. If that makes any sense. I'm awake, but not awake. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I'm just too asleep to focus on anything. Poor nutrition, poor sleep schedule. Take your pick, yeah. My nutrition is actually okay. I love vegetables. I love meat. I love to eat. Wait a minute. It's, I love food. I did buy some more fruit because I do not eat much fruit. So I was like, maybe I need something that's not coming in. You know what I mean? The only thing they want to drive tell 2025 true or drive me broke. That's true. If anyone has any nieces and nephews, that's or younger siblings, because my two nephews who are the babies, like some of the youngest ones, because all my sisters have kids. Every single one of them. And some of my sisters are substantially older than me, and had kids really young. But my little sister, like, who's just a little bit younger than me, she has 2 sons, and I spoiled her a little bit because I had a job when she was in high school, so I'd give her money, etc. Like, because, you know, I went from high school straight into working and, you know, studying. So I would give her most of my extra money because I wanted her to have stuff. So I spoiled her a little bit. And now her sons have the exact same mindset. Where my money, bitch? Like, why you not buy me things? Like, they don't understand the concept of money or how much things cost. And maybe half an hour. Okay, Vetna, welcome in for the follow, Joyce. Welcome. As I'm wide awake, the world is the one that is asleep. Exactly. I love my meat. Don't take it out of context. Who doesn't love meat, guys? Everyone loves meat. The vegans have it wrong, okay? The vegans are wrong, okay? The vegans are wrong. And I should have invested in NVIDIA. Or I can put them as what? Like, my nephew's birthday, he just turned 4. And he's just like, I want a Transformer. And I'm like, Transformers are fucking expensive too, by the way. They're like one of the most expensive toys ever. And he's like, and I'm like, what kind of transformer? And he's like, a big one. That's all he gave me. I want a big one. But the biggest transformer I could get was like 8.5 inches, and it's a collectible. And I'm like, bro, you're 4. I don't know about getting you a collectible, but the only place you can get transformers at, like the knockoffs, that's a hunk of junk, like from a collectible store. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But he picked the one from like the movie, the one with the dinosaurs. I can't remember the name. At World's End, not at World's End, or something like that, because it had a shield. And you know what? I called him 2 weeks later. He broke. I was like, you son of a bitch. And he's like, he don't not transform no more. It's because him and his older brother both fight over toys. So they break each other's transformers and stuff. I had a big Optimus Prime when I was a kid, and they were those really good ones where you build them piece by piece. Ooh, his older brother loved those. I was so proud of him. He built a Gundam by himself. He picked out the Gundam, the Gundam seed, Freedom, which is my favorite too. He picked it out at EB Games. They had them in the corner, and he's like, I just really want to build a Gundam. And he's not super big. He's like only 9. And I was like, I don't know. They're tough to put together. He almost put them all together by himself. I was so proud, and he loved it. And I was like, that's the best one. That's the best Gundam too. And hitting your siblings. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you don't hit your siblings, guys. They take your money. And you put... I never hit my sister. And this is what I get. Hey, SJ. She kicked my ass. Because I was too weak to do it. That's what happened when you're the older sibling. You don't kick their ass. They kick your ass. Hey, Skidhouse, thanks so much for the...
Skidhouse 312 just subscribed. Upgrading their cell. G-Day Dell finally had time to catch a stream. Use it, hanging mate.
Woo! Let's go! Yeah, it's the only time it's cool enough to get on here right now. Now, all that's been seen is generation by watching Ava. You mean Evangelion? No, I don't think he's even close to ready for Evangelion. He's obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, so he does like horror-y stuff, but I think he would be like very confused with Evangelion. And my wallet is not ready for him to like Evangelion, because I am not buying him Avas. Those are expensive. I'm sticking with the Spider-Mans and the Transformers as long as I can. The probably biggest one was another truck I have never seen as a character. The cargo thing is horse turns into a weapon farm. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Are all in their 20s, but it's still on site. Still on site. I'm still terrified of my younger sister. My older sisters used to beat my ass constantly. But theirs was more like almost negligence. But to be fair, I put it down to they were children who were supposed to be taking care of me and my younger sister. They weren't adults either. Like one time they almost let me drown. And one of their friends had to save me, and they were like, nah, she's alright. She's alright. I'm like, I could have died. I could have died. You dumb bitches. But I can't say, we were very rough with each other, like, because it was like, we're all girls, and we're all, like, there was a lot of us, so... Never teach him the world of Gundam. Hey, somehow Gundam is cheaper than Transformers now. How did that happen? You know, Japanese, like, kits like that used to be so expensive, like, 10 years back. And, like, now the Transformers are more expensive. They built different, exactly. Like, we used to fight with each other with sticks, have battle royales. We used to get up on, up on like things in the water and like try and kill each other. We would put like roads over, like make giant bonfires and put logs over it so we could fight in a ring of fire. Like, you know, like in those shows where you see someone run across the fire or the charcoals to see who was strongest, and then we would put woods on top of it so it would be like a battle royale on top of fire, like dun 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 dun. You know, that's awesome. No, it's like a giant campfire. It's not like a bonfire like how we burnt out a building. I had to outsource my beatings. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Only children are always like, I was so lonely. And then you hear these stories. It's like, I could have been lonelier, you know? Starts playing exactly. Yeah, see, though they beat me sometimes, like, they weren't always bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I always liked making, like, little bonfires and stuff and pretend camping. It's one of, like, the downsides of, like, living in a city. You can't just randomly start fires. What is this? As pyromaniac as that sounds, I'm not allowed to just start fires. Denny's Warriors 3. No, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that around. I've only played like 8 and I think one other one. You're so broken. I used to be bogan, guys. I used to be bogan, okay? I'm not bogan anymore. It's in the past, guys. It's in the past. But I realized, like, when I did that post in the emojis, so many people got up me because they said I was normalizing abuse because I said it's pretty normal to get your ass beat by a sibling as a joke, but most people didn't get it was a joke. I do think it's normal, like, to an extent, to, you know, roughhouse and, like, attack your siblings. Like, most people do. But this one context, this chick did, like, seem like she went really far with it. But they thought I was, like, legit serious that you should, like, beat the crap out of your siblings one-sidedly. And I'm like, no, that's not what I meant, guys. But I think it was, like, people's definition of beating is very different. Like, what does a beating mean? And also it just means, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, buddy. Why did I say baby? Buddy, gonna beat your ass, buddy. It's like, it's not like I'm gonna, like, curb stomp your face into the concrete level. Like, or something. It's not. It's, like, a very light. It's not as, like, a cereal. Okay, I'm moving to the side. Ready? The post you're talking about. I'll bring it up in a second. I'm getting our stuff ready. Here we go. Here it is. Yeah, 10,000 people saw it. And you can tell by the comment ratio that so many people thought I was super serial. Let me bring it up. I was like, oops. This is why people's always like, Del, why do you use emojis so much? Why do you use emojis so much? You shouldn't tweet with emojis. It ruins the algorithm. This is why. This is why. Checks out. Expected to get your ass beat. Wrench for eating my... Yeah. Like, here, okay. I do... This is hilarious because she says it so deadpan. Like, yeah. You serious? Yes. That's the thing. I didn't expect so many people to see it. So, yeah. People acting like their siblings haven't beat their asses before. See, I didn't even say it's normal to get your ass beat. I'm just saying these people are really shocked like they've never had their sibling beat them up before. Like, and so, yeah, a lot of people posted back. But I do get, like, this chick describes is more extreme, but I'm mainly taking that so many people, like, in the comments were so shocked. I know. And so, like, look at this. I did explain what I meant by kitsu and that, like, me not using emojis deadpan, but they thought I meant, like, beating your siblings, like beating them or something. We had a different definition of what beating is. Like, no one is saying she is horrible for fighting with a sibling. We all did, but I doubt we're all beat our siblings to the point of having to flee the fucking country. I mentioned, like, this was a joke, and she's like, oh. It's like so many people thought I was very serious. Someone actually blocked me over this, like, because I was going, I swear it's a joke. Because in the second part here, I put, like, literally my first reply is, my sister used to beat my ass. Like, tee my little sister used to beat me up all the time. So if you don't read the second part, you may not get that I'm joking. Yeah, so I did explain to people, but someone in here blocked me straight away. Blocked me straight away for this joke. Well, I can't deny that, but I can't remember who it is, but yeah. But I think a lot of people did take it as a joke. But I do get, because I'm more talking about the comments of people being really shocked. But I do get, like, if you take just the video, yeah, it seems more serious. So I can understand. So, like, here we go.
Brother, and he was like 6. So I beat him until he was like 15 or 13. All the way there, and like Child Protection Services came. We had to.
And this is the thing too. If you just watch this and not go into the comments too, it sounds like she is an adult beating up a 6-year-old. But I already read the comments, and they were 2 years apart, so it was like an 8-year-old beating up a 6-year-old. My older sister
fly to China to evade the police.
The face. Like, them evading the police is crazy. Hey, bark, bark.
Bro, look at their faces. They said what?
It was like, what the fuck?
Wait, hold up. What?
Protective Services, because they're gonna put us in foster care. And we went to China for a month, came back. My dad almost got arrested because they thought it was my dad beating him. But it was actually me. And they all knew, but I wouldn't say anything. And I beat him more to not say anything to the police when they got interrogated. And then he got released. I think it wasn't the physical beating that was the worst part. It was the mental. Like, it really hindered him. It disabled him from, like, being able to express.
So you beat your brother until he was disabled, and
that's the thing. I really want to see the entire context of this, but what is actually fucking wild is she admits it so casually. Like, this neutral ass tone of admitting this. Yeah, I beat him until he was disabled. I'd do it again too. Like, that's how it sounds. So if you kick the video, I can kind of see how they were serious. I was like, but it just like admitting to abusing her little brother when she was 96 years old mentally scarred him. Like, it was mainly just the jokes in the comments I was going to. Yeah, that's the thing. Will context help us at all? Like, I want the context. Does she feel bad now about it, you know? But what kind of kid would the cops go, do you beat your sibling? They don't just go, yeah, bitch, it was me. like, why the lying? She has a very deep voice, it's true. Okay, her name is Nina Lynn. I wonder if we can find out what that is. I think they're a streamer by the sounds of it. Oh, wait, are they the ones that, like, twerked on that guy and got banned? Too? Well, this is just going down hill, isn't it? A streamer is toxic? No way. Okay, we're not going to find the original video because there's way more drama happening about her, apparently. It's just being completely overshadowed about the other. I've seen her with big streamers. Oh, she is? I swear, I don't know any of the mainstream streamers ever, I swear. Beating brother? I hate having to type because my clown face just goes crazy, man. Okay, we're fine. This is close enough. My search history? What do you mean my search history? Wait a minute. What comes up? These are not things I've searched. These are most popular search, if that's what you mean. Because I can tell you now, I definitely haven't looked up Riot Games anytime soon. Abroad and chip. I did. That is trending, but I did do a video on that. I don't play Honkai Star Rail. Dan and Phil is probably trending too because they just came out with a documentary, I think, about their relationship. But I haven't played League of Legends in like a year and a half. I think I count as not one. Yeah. It's a different icon? Oh yeah, these are search predictions, okay. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. At least it seems like they're not hating each other. Oh, no, that's him and little brother. There's just too much stuff of her getting into trouble. Maybe abuses brother? Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. I don't know, I just have never gone back into it. I've been really enjoying solo games recently. Like, I don't know, they're just really, like, I'm really enjoying them. I think it's also I'm so tired recently too. It might have a bit to do with that. I hate this. Why can't we find it? I give up. Streamers need to you need to stop getting so much drama, you know? It's, like, really inconvenient for me. At the moment, I'm playing a lot of E-Line, a lot of, RPG games at the moment. A lot of solo B crap and friend slop. I do love friend slop. I did test out with some streamers off stream that I could organize at a certain time. The demo for that new friend slop game, the one where you're in a warehouse. Let me adjust my chair. Yeah, I have that there. I want us to watch that soon because I think you were the one who was asking for it. So I have it there. So when I have time on stream, I'll remember to watch it because it's been in my watch list for ages. So there will be a video coming out for that. I'm editing that one because I've reorganized it. What is it called, the new one? I know we are going to play RV There Yet. I saw Buzz playing that. That looks fun as fuck. But I haven't bought that yet. That looks funny, but it is a multiplayer game, so I'm gonna have to, like, organize a collab, you know, socialize. Disgusting. Crash Out Crew demo. That's it. Crash Out Crew. I tested that. Not quite that long, but yes, around that too. Yeah, it's because it's 40 minutes long, so I have to make sure I have time. Like, okay, but, oh yeah, I was looking at Kumi stuff. Okay, but one of the things I wanted to put up here is, like, the drama is the Emaru and Miskiff stuff. You haven't seen it? It's freaking insane. You'd have to be almost under a rock not to see it, though. But, like, so pretty much, Miskiff and Emaru were secretly dating in, like, 2022. Yeah, throws are off because we're talking about stuff, so I don't want things getting chucked at me right now. It will be put in as a head pet and a plunger. You're welcome. I know. I haven't watched Miskiff before because I'm going to be honest. Dude always came off super fake to me, so I didn't have a huge interest in watching him. Like, like a little bit of a douchebag, but also just really fake. And from what everything's out there, he is really fake. He is a really fake dude. But yeah, so they were dating or something in 2022, had a really toxic relationship. Miskiff was abusive. Emru came out talking about this. For some reason, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't watched her full video. After that Twitch drama she was in where some guy assaulted her, she came out with this. I think that was like 1 week or 2 weeks after that. I'm not sure particularly why, but I think it's because after all that time he still is contacting her after all these years and, like, threatening her. Yeah, I don't really know what's triggered it to come out now, but who knows. The thing is, like, when there's so many people affected like this, it can be a lot of reasons. Yeah, that dude grabbed her and went to kiss her. I have a short and a video coming out on that on the Officer Erundel channel. I just haven't finished the stuff for it. I have, like, such a backlog of stuff for the Officer Erundel channel. It's insane. I just get, like, discouraged when I run out of, like, when it's like, oh, I feel like it's been for ages. And now I'm like, yeah. And Twitch security is a fucking joke. And this is why I always talk about why I wouldn't go to TwitchCon. It's just drugs, sex, and sex offenders. I swear to God. Like, I always get so scared. Like, my friends are mentioning, oh, I'm drinking at TwitchCon. I'm drinking. It's like, bro, why? No, please. This is horrifying. It's scary. And it's like, There are so many better conventions to go to, honestly, and cheaper. Don't ask me why my right eye is fucking up. I can't tell you. Too busy dancing to keep an eye on this. Exactly. Yeah, security. Imagine caring. But yeah, and so pretty much, and then Miskiff clapped back with his own video trying to say she's a rabbit abuser as why they were mutually abusive, and it was kind of like just bullshit. Honestly, I'm surprised there wasn't more theories from what I've seen so far of him being a crazy person, because some of these clips are insane. I can't believe no one picked up on this before this.
Oh, this is a
Context. Imiru exposed how Miskiff was abusive and controlling her every move during their relationship. Well, people literally found the exact moment on stream she was talking about.
There is
And
literally so many messages. You will cringe to death if you read these. To be fair, that is the instance in all these doc situations. But he's literally like getting up her for being too good at WoW and everything. It's like, dude's crazy and petty.
Discord messages, and he's messaging me, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him.
Imagine crashing out because your girlfriend has 25,000 views and you have 19,000 viewers. Oh my god, that poor man. Like, Christ. Imagine being so petty. It's like, but I only have 20,000 viewers.
Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. Probably tonight, if not tomorrow.
What does unofficial Misraid mean?
Basically, Miskiff ended his stream because he had lower viewership, and his chatters joined Emiru's stream, while he was messaging her that he wanted to zap himself.
messaging her while she's live.
Glassdoor.
All acting like we haven't murdered, like we haven't pillaged.
You hear it? You see her trying to keep it together. He's slamming the door.
Go to the restroom.
That's insane. See, that is so scary sounding. And someone who's had friends or even streamer friends, like, who's been in this situation where partners have, like, just tried to be abusive on stream because they think they can control you by, like, getting you embarrassed on stream is, like, disgusting. The dreaded plushie attacks, that is. But she threw a plushie at me, guys. She threw a plushie.
Real quick,
I'm stuck in here. Okay.
This is just scary. Yeah.
I actually downloaded her VOD and confirmed how she left for 20 minutes, then came back completely overwhelmed because that schizo was spamming her, saying he wanted to kill himself while...
Yeah, that's the thing, like 20 minutes. I'm surprised there wasn't more theories about something crazy happening.
punching her door, all because she had higher viewership.
but alright, yeah, I'm gonna log out for now, but I'll probably come back later.
This is when she
And
stopped,
if not, tomorrow my normal time.
which she didn't do. Yeah, I actually kept going back and forth.
And from some of the things I read, and from his video, I don't know if they say it in this, but I watched some of his video too. He goes on after this, he calls XQC and spends 2+ hours getting consoled about XQC because he was so upset about her having more viewers. And XQC said, there's a cap women can grow, so she can't grow much more than this. You're gonna overtake her again because women can't be as popular as men on Twitch. What the fuck? It's like, bro, what fucking losers? To be, okay, he's not fully wrong in the sense that, yes, the top
Thick
streamers
bus
are
driver
dudes.
just subscribed. Upgrading their cell. Ooh.
Yeah. But XQC is very weird, and he's, imagine consoling your friend for hours over that. Like, Jesus.
I mean, Dora, because you didn't get bidding on for yeah. Man.
Like we haven't pillaged.
I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in...
Guys, plushies, clothes. The man had no choice but to defend himself against such violence. Okay? He said that so, like, confidently, like, that, like, he couldn't even think of a better lie. Like, I guess it's based on truth. She throw clothes at him, but he couldn't even think of something better.
aggression.
Mizkif waited the literal second our dear
Yeah,
bold
exactly. He should have just said she threw shit at me too. Like,
went
dumbass.
offline to start streaming, so I'm going to include one of the Phase Boys' reactions. It's literally perfect.
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Wait. No, I gotta be getting trolled. Wait, I'm not even kidding. Is this a joke? Did I just hear her say she threw a plushie at her?
Exactly. See, that's the thing.
So apparently Japan has been...
You know it's bad when even the dudes you don't like are speaking facts. You're like, he's right. It's weird. Yes, it's hot as balls, and I was supposed to stream earlier, but I couldn't. So I'm just like, I'm hopping on. I don't know how long I'm staying on, but I'm hopping the fuck on, okay? I'm awake. We're gonna do it. I was gonna watch some of these videos by myself for the React channel anyway, so I was like, I'm getting on. Some people will be on. You have to work now. You always work at the worst times, man. You're supposed to be free right now. What the fuck? And since I know you don't through. Oh my god. Oh, your mod duty. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry, we're so well behaved. We're just talking about drama. EU Delhi, like, at this time. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I do prefer afternoon, midday, if I can. But this is when I used to stream. All the time, baby. Mod duty trolling me. This is another one that goes more into it. It is 34 minutes long, so, but the drama is worth it, I think. Because I don't want to, like, go over it yet, but there's another story came out, and it's about scamming game devs, and what the hell is with... Oh, we have to skip past that. That's for a video for the Patreon. I can't do it to you guys because it's sussy. It's sussy. It's pretty sus. I had to scroll like my life depended on it. That would get me banned. So we've done a video on it before, but it's not like fully censored, so I can't. If you go to the top videos of my React channel, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you've been here. From the boss that we banned who talk about viewer botting, true. But this goes on to this, and I read this. This is another one before we go into this video, and it just came out before. And this is about Miskif scamming his game developers. To be fair, I had no idea he released a game. Apparently it was absolute ass. But he underpaid them. He didn't have anything to do with it. He claimed all the credit until the game went to ass, and then said, I can't believe I got screwed over. Yep, who would have guessed? Because you're down bad. No, guys. It's to show you. My bookmarks are to show you, okay? I do it out of affection for you. Fucking Christ, I wasn't quick enough. Damn you! You saw nothing. I thought I could do it quicker. Okay. Well, nothing happened. We're fine. Okay. But we have other bookmarks here, but we're going to go into the video, okay? They're like, what the fuck did you bookmark? But I'll show you guys later. It's fine. I see Parrot. Yeah, there's Parrot in here. It was about something else. Oh, yeah. I think he's the one I bookmarked it. No, Parrot isn't the one I bookmarked it from. This guy. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is non-VTuber related, but I want VTubers to read this as well as my viewers. It is not about numbers. It's about making a good enough product that people want to watch. If you focus on numbers too much, you will go insane, like Miss Kev, and become jealous of your own girlfriend's success. And I saved this because I felt like this was good advice for a lot of people. So I saved it because I thought it would be good to go over. I wasn't sure what I was using it for, but I liked it. So I was going to steal it. No, as in, I was probably going to read it out, clip, or add it into a video of Parrot made a good point here, as I tend to. If you got the passion that made you want to, it too. If you forget the passion that made you want to be here, all you will have left are toxic traits that see other people or dogs as props for your own game. That Hassan put on it. That Hassan. But yes, I do agree. I don't like how he uses his dog as a prop. That I don't know about how legit the shock collar is, but him using his dog as a fucking prop that has to stay in the corner is, you know, especially a big dog like that. They need exercise. Not that you should listen to me though. I'm a 4chan schizo. AE guys. Hassan, even no matter the other stuff, he is like a fucking rich boy douchebag. So I've never had like much interest in watching him. Do I know if he's a good person or not? Not a idea. Is he just a big rich boy who like wears two $10,000 watches and cares too much about his hair? Yeah, so I don't much care about him. Like in saying this, but the song based on the shock made by A was kind of fire. There was a Palpatine meme of the dog turning into Palpatine and shocking Hassan. I laughed my ass off at that. Yeah, he's a brag artist, that too. He's very obviously up himself, and that was kind of the reason I didn't like Miss Kafisa either. Thank for the hair pants. But okay, let's go into the video. Oh, let me fix this up first. I forgot about it. Oh, great. The one time I need it to fill in. I want to put Nina Lynn in there. Oh, I have to fix this. People, blogs. No, I guess it's entertainment. So annoying. I hate when it doesn't have the autofill parts on it. Erundel. VTuber. Drama. Nose. VTuber nose. I hate doing this. There we go, finally! Put everything in it! I don't care. Because I always forget to do this, but let's fix it up. Erundel, react. Look, I'm a suggested. Look at me, I'm a suggested tag, baby! Okay, there we go. That's close enough. I'll fix it up more later. I don't care that much. But everyone's always on me that I forget to fill out the tags and stuff, and I'm like, oops. Oops. Little beat. Just a little bald. You don't like me bald, bro? Oh shit. Let me fix my hair. There we go. Me trying to remember the new models. Stuff. I'm sure if I put the gun in the corner, we'll be fine. There we go. Ba-boing, ba-boing, ba-boing. Ba-boing, ba-boing, ba-boing. Oh, there is. It's just not set up right now. I have them set up the chords. I just forget what they were. Because this is a different model setup than the other one, so I'm not used to this one yet. My model's like not liking this spot. I need to move the mic. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. I'm trying to like keep the mic in the right spot because everyone keeps saying they can't hear me, but also then the camera fucks up. So I'm trying my bestest. I had to be aware because I live with people. Let's do it. Print out a paper and slap it on the wall. Okay. Well, I should just reset up the stream deck again. But yeah, okay. We're gonna go into this and get all the tea on the miskiff.
It's time to go full demon time.
Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him, slamming the door.
And I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
He would throw things in front of me and near me.
She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped.
Fucking crazy. You know what's even crazier is like they mentioned they lied to all their friends about dating, but they also had like a doggy door between each other's rooms, so they could also lie to everyone in OTK. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, just to hide that you're dating someone, like that's like an extreme amount, right?
We cuddled for about 30 minutes.
And he started kissing me in my face. And then
I started to advance to the next stage.
He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively.
Because I thought that's what she wanted. Now, if you haven't been...
Welcome to the world's biggest dumbass, okay? Because that's what I find crazy about his statement of, it's what I thought you wanted. She was crying. Like, that's weird. Like, how dumb does someone have to be?
Living under a rock, you've probably seen that the Twitch scene is absolutely imploding now because of what Emaru streamed recently. Mostly with her calling out and exposing Miskiff for their past relationship. Now, at the start of this stream, she spends the first 20 minutes or so talking about the TwitchCon incident, you know, giving some updates on that, where this like weird parasocial stalker came up to her, breached security. The guy apparently even fled the state at one point as well.
This guy was able to get really far away from San Diego, allegedly. And this whole time, my manager was like, basically like begging Twitch, like, dude, like, please give us his name. Like, we don't know who this person is. Like, for all we know, he like lives around where Emmy and her roommates live.
But then she switched.
That's the thing too, like, even from the Twitch standpoint, them not giving her the info is crazy. Is usually a big no sign to the sort of thing.
She's topic and goes on to say that what she's talking about isn't from like a spur of the moment and has also been checked over by lawyers first. So, you know, beforehand, this is going to be some pretty heavy stuff.
I've been in contact with a lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right.
And what Emaru goes on to talk about, and I'm going to quote directly here.
The psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that
I think they weren't sure if they gave it to the police either, is the problem. But I think they wanted Emaru's team to know to make sure they don't live in the same area. But I think you do have a right to know, like, who attacked you. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Miskiff has done towards me. And some of these issues, which are still ongoing.
Emaru then goes into detail about why she's, you know, talking about this now. Firstly, because she believes that someone else might actually have the misfortune of what she went through.
The first and probably most severe reason is that one of the rules that I set for myself a long time ago about withholding this information was that if I ever felt like somebody else was in danger or being hurt, I would then make myself speak about it.
First of all, she believes that someone else could actually have the risk of experiencing the same things that she's talking about. And by putting it all out there, it can, you know, stop this from happening. Now, Emaru also goes on to say that she has talked to 3 other people who have also mentioned Miskiff's pattern of behavior. And this apparently was repeated with another person around 3 weeks ago.
I was informed by 3 separate people, one of whom was present.
Okay, there we go. Because I was like, oh, what triggered this response and seeing this is from a couple years ago, but it makes sense if someone's confided in her recently.
Present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me, to someone in LA at the end of September. And this person is not a streamer or content creator, but obviously that does not matter. And because of this, I cannot in good conscience sit here knowing that I know critical information about someone that almost no one else does and not say anything.
And Emaru even claims that Miskiff has been indirectly threatening her to keep quiet, basically, saying that he was going to go and create a smear campaign against her.
He has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused.
That is the thing, like, this connects to other stories so far coming about him. I think it's up to 3, that he does the same thing, or if he thinks they're small enough, just go straight into talking shit behind their back.
Apparently targeted Emaru's friends and co-workers to try to get them on his side. And apparently as well, this smear campaign would involve Miskiff alleging that Emaru would actually kill her own pets, since she's actually had a number of rabbits pass away whilst living with him.
Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
Emaru then tries to explain a timeline of events, beginning with her moving in with him at the end of 2021 due to Emaru having problems with stalkers when she lived in Kansas.
I moved in with him, I believe it was the end of 2021, because
I just do find it crazy he tries to equate her rabbits dying or her being at fault for it to the same level of shit he does, like, somehow. That makes sense. Like, it doesn't, like, absolve him of what he did at all. Or make him look better.
He offered, and I was having stalker issues in Kansas.
And the two apparently began dating in January 2022, following her joining OTK.
We started dating. We were in a...
Emaru Emeru's a lot younger than these guys, aren't they? It's hard to tell because Miss Kiff looks like an old man, like a lot of these guys do.
Relationship starting January 2022 after I joined OTK.
Now, she says that the relationship was apparently very codependent. Emeru relied on Miss Kiff for feelings of safety, social life, and her job. And apparently Miss Kiff was incredibly controlling, deciding what she wore, who she could be friends with, and also when she streamed.
That is like such a big red flag at the start. If some dude tries to control, or some woman, everything you wear, like, that's huge red flag. Hello, producer. She's 27. Who I'm thinking of, like, when I first heard about her, I thought she was, like, early 20s.
I was very dependent on him
wrong.
for feelings of safety, social life, like my stream.
She's 28.
My job, everything. It's not a secret. I think everyone who paid attention knew that he was very controlling over what I wore, to a degree, who I was friends with, and even when I would stream.
She said that this abuse began with smaller things, such as Miss Kiff even throwing plastic bottles at her, even though she asked him not to. Even apparently throwing his phone at her at one point, giving her a black eye.
He would throw...
Okay, so he's 30. I thought he was, like, older, but to be fair, I have no sense of telling age. I thought Tectone was a 40-year-old man, so I have no idea.
Bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him, like, I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but you know, it was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah, it's an accident. Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that. But
it wasn't until the cover-up allegations back in 2022 where Miss Kiff was actually dropped by OTK for allegedly covering up
Yeah, that's the last drama I heard about him briefly, was that he covered up for some creepy dude. Like, what an asshole. Hey, mister, welcome in, thanks for the follow.
Was committed by one of his friends, Crazy Slick. And Emeru claims that after that, Miss Kiff's behavior started to get a lot worse.
After that happened, his behavior started getting a lot worse, which, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. You know,
he didn't like the plushie throw. Yeah, those are the villains, guys, in that corner behind our heads. Do you see those plushies? Could kill a man.
Very stressed.
After a lot of time of the two streaming at separate times, what Emeru believed was actually a bid to make sure both of their streams perform well, so they actually weren't, you know, pulling viewership away from each other.
He never wanted to stream at the same time as me. And to me at the time, it made sense because, you know, I was like, well, of course, like, you know, we share a lot of community members. If we're live at separate times, we're both going to perform better. You know, it makes sense.
They did have a crossover, and this was in 2024, the Rust Kingdoms event. And whilst Emeru thought that this would be a good time to hang out with everyone, when she checked her DMs with Miss Kiff, apparently he was saying that he was going to himself because she had a higher viewership than him.
And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me, saying like, Emmy,
hey Sheb,
I'm gonna KMS, I waited so long for this, etc. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than.
See, this is the real reason women are obsessed with plushies. It's to beat their husbands. Don't let the propaganda fool you guys.
That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him.
And whilst he ended his own stream, Emeru actually had
level of petty. I wish I could say I've never met a streamer like this, but I have met a couple, usually very small streamers, like, who get really upset. It's in like the same vein of people that get upset if you're better at them as a kid in a game.
All while Miss Kiff was walking around the house intentionally nearby her. He began slamming doors so loudly that it was even picked up on her stream.
Like, we haven't pillaged. Like, she was coming.
And even broke the front door, meaning that the lock wouldn't work.
And slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore.
And then Emeru left the stream to go and check on Miss Kiff. And apparently he said that he hated her and all of their friends, and all they did was take from him.
I get up and I go talk to him. And I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Such a toxic mindset. He thinks he owns his viewers. Can want a game over that sad. Yeah, and it's not even like a big deal. He had 19,000 viewers. She had 25 or something. Like, and she was doing a drop event or something. Like, he still had 19,000 people watching
on,
him.
and he's like, I hate all you guys, like, all you guys do is just take from me, and like, I'm just done, like, I'm just done. And I was like, is this like really happening because of rush drops? And he was like, I don't know what else to do. He was like going off on me, like basically saying that he hated me.
And it seems that this was basically the catalyst for all of the that was about to go Emery's way. Next week, she spoke on stream about moving out.
But the very next stream, I went live about a week after that, and I announced that I was planning to move because I knew that I would have to move. So I was like, okay, I have to go live and say this so that, you know, kind of force myself to commit to it.
And this apparently is when the domestic started to begin. Emery described how he would break furniture, he would throw things near her, destroy walls, and when Emery would actually lock herself in her room, apparently he would like be banging on the door screaming at her.
Jesus, of course, just out of the toxic spouse. I'm going to say spouse to be fair. This toxic spouse handbook. Because let's be real, it doesn't matter gender if the spouse is toxic. But yeah, 100%. I kind of wish he would just like leave after this. But let's be real, he ain't going nowhere. His ego's too big. He's going to like, what's that guy? Dr. Disrespect this. You know, just come back a month later and go, I don't care. But thanks to the follow. Welcome.
Destroy furniture in front of me. He would throw things in front of me and near me. Destroy walls. Again, you can go see this in some of his VODs in his bedroom. The holes in the wall. There would be times where he was upset at me, and I would go to.
Yeah, and she's still like a very chill person. So the idea he's like trying to put it out like, no, she argued and beat me just as much. As like, dude. Like, there's like video evidence of this.
Extreme room and literally lock myself.
Hey, shut up, Tatsuya. I could have a spouse, you don't know.
To get away from him.
I could get one.
He would be banging on the door and screaming at me.
It would also apparently drive incredibly dangerously and unsafe. I'm talking like 150 miles an hour. And this is when they were in the car together as
See, that's where my mind was going. Like 150 kilometers, real fast. 150 miles, American miles? Bro, how fast is that? I didn't even know cars can go that fast. Like, what is that? What is 150 miles? That's like 200 Ks an hour or something? And him once. But welcome in, newbies. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I'm a clumsy bunny. That's why my knees are like this. But yeah, something like that. That's an insane amount. That's like max speed almost, isn't it?
well. One time, apparently even saying to her,
What do you mean? There is no roads you can go 150 kilometers legally. Like, the max you can go is 120. How is 150 not fast?
that they were both going to die. Now, obviously, saying something like that is absolutely unhinged, and putting a partner in that situation.
I hate people that utilizes cars in their argument. It's fucking terrifying. I hate, it's why I hate legally. What do you mean legally? Okay, guys, you and your Asian countries, what's with Asian country people and like not caring about the speed limit? My friend from Brunei was exactly the same, and he's like, yeah, I'm just going 160 home. It's like, is that legal? He's like, legal? Like, what the fuck, bro? There's a reason.
Is just horrendous. Now, most people would think he would say something like that because of just this build-up of anger and resentment, but apparently the main reason for him saying that was because Mr. Beast invited another streamer to a video instead of him.
He was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video, and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him.
Thought like there's literally 100,000 streamers to choose from, but fucking Christ. Imagine being upset. It's like, I wasn't doing TP. Like, oh my god. I have no speed limit, but I doubt this was on the auto one. Yeah, exactly. I'm Russian, not Asian. Technically, Russia is in Asia, right? I guess. A little bit. But come on, guys. Speed limits are there for a reason. It's not a suggestion.
Going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about while doing it.
Apparently as well, he would scream at Emeru when she was sleeping, blaming her for the reason that he felt insecure.
Other things would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure.
He would throw things and he would start yelling at her if Emeru's videos actually...
That's also an abuse tactic, guys. If someone tries to constantly stop you from sleeping and continue an argument, it's a sign of abuse because it stops you from thinking clearly, and it's just to get you to, like, give in to them and torture you, pretty much. So that's a sign of abuse.
outperformed his.
He threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better.
And apparently the situation got so bad that on some nights, Emeru would actually sneak out of the house and go to S-Fan's house, another streamer. And then once Miskif found out about this, he headed over to S-Fan's house and basically chewed her out.
I would sneak out and I would sneak into S-Fan's house. S-Fan didn't know why I was doing this. He saw me a couple times. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a nap in your guest room. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine. He figured out where I was going, and he would go over to S-Fan's house to keep telling me off.
Apparently, one instance, he did want to yell at her, but
and he kept like following her. Creepy as fuck. What an asshole.
But then he realized that someone else that wasn't Emeru was in the room as well, so he apparently just completely switched up his tone.
The time that he did it, I was laying in the guest room bed, and one of the roommates in that house had come to see like why I was crying, and they were standing in the corner, and he came in and he was very physically aggressive. He was like, Emmy, like, what are you doing? Like, angry. And then as soon as he turned and saw this other person standing there, he instantly like deflated and changed his tone. He was like, oh, Emmy, I was wondering where you were. Like, are you coming home?
Now, when she moved out, she basically hoped that they could move on from what they went through, you know, to be cordial to each other, because again, like two high-profile individuals dating, it can be incredibly dangerous because, you know, there are so many business contacts, so many friends, friend groups, and then you'll obviously...
I guess so. Oh, and with the Uwu market, okay. One, I don't think I would sell a plushie until I had it like over 100,000 subs somewhere, just because they're expensive. But two, I feel conflicted. I've been offered things from Uwu Market to do stuff with them, but I have done like 2 videos on Uwu Market and Uwu Land where they screwed over VTubers and stuff, and I'm like, maybe they're a lot better than they used to be, but like, seeing I've like publicly called them shit. I don't know, but there's not tons of like merch options, I guess. But like I've done like 2 stories. One where someone had to wait half a year for a pre-order. So I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. It's like
you have the fan base as well that try to do their own kind of investigations.
Exactly.
You know, if you're in a relationship like that as a streamer, it is very public. She then says in October, which I assume is 2024, the two had separated, but Miskif actually wanted to have one last conversation with Emeru for closure. And when he arrived, Emeru was apparently crying because just the, you know, high levels of emotions with something like this, and Miskif was holding her when she cried, which you would think would be some kind of support. But then Emeru claims that he actually forced himself on top of her and put his hands down her trousers.
He came to my house, and I was
this is like an
crying
uncomfy
like
story,
crazy
guys.
because he started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch. I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively
Just sounds so creepy, no matter how you spin it.
shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me.
And she claims that when she screamed and jumped off, he didn't even apologize. He just said he felt like he did something wrong, and then he left.
And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Now, Emeru says that she's been very tight-lipped about this.
Yeah, this matches up very similarly to the girl you mentioned, Quaco. Her story, which he seemed to do more because she was like passed out, which is super creepy. And yeah, some people do that because of conversion, I suppose.
She didn't really want to talk about it, and I don't think she has talked about this before, especially on this public level. But she says that Miskif would actually tell her what to say if other people asked. Like, for example, that Miskif was never physically abusive because he never actually hit her.
He'd also always hammer into me how he never physically because he never hit me. And
that is the thing I hate on this, like, so much. Like, this came up in the conversation with other streamers, because they're like, oh, Miskiff's going down, so everyone he said was shit is now good, and, like, etc. And some people were talking about other situations where streamers have abused their spouses, and they're like, oh, but he didn't hit her. He didn't hit her. Abuse is not measured if you hit them or not. There's other ways to abuse someone, not just by hitting them.
he would coach me and tell me to tell people or other streamers who were asking about it because they were concerned. He would say, tell them that I never hit you. Make sure that they know that I never hit you.
Now, if what she's claiming is true, it just seems that Miss Kiff...
Oh yeah, it can really work, and maybe in the future. I have seen Kitsus and Rosie's do well, and they looked adorable. Maybe Uwu Markets has gotten better recently. I'd have to do a lot of research compared to before, because I've done so many stories on the merge people, so I'm like skittish now.
was like incredibly insecure, among other really bad traits as well. Like, for example, how he would apparently call her up, something as simple as playing as the same class in World of Warcraft, telling her to not do that because apparently people might think that Emeru plays the game better than him.
Often message me in the middle of my streams and berate me for things like playing the same class as him in WoW because he thought it would make people think that I was better than him.
And then she does actually show screenshots and their messages of him guilt-tripping and harassing her just for playing World of Warcraft. He would also blame her for his dying stream and brand.
And he would say that it was
like the few clips I've seen, she plays very well.
It's my fault that his stream was dying because most of his viewers liked me, and whenever he hit on another girl, they would be confused or not take it seriously because they knew that me and him were together privately.
And then on top of that as well, he'd like be really just openly antagonistic towards other streamers. Not even ones that he had beef with. Like, these were people that were basically only nice to him.
He would say horrible things about other streamers in Austin, like, I quote, "I hate everyone here. You are all useless to me. You're worthless to me because it does nothing for my stream anymore to collab with any of you."
And this is when Emeru, you know, had enough.
This is a toxic streamer mindset for sure. There is quite a few streamers that are like this. Like, they're like, I can't publicly be friends with you because there's nothing in it for me, or it brings my numbers down or something. Or some people are like that. Like, and it's a very toxic mindset of like, I can only be friends, air quotes, or be on stream with people that benefit me.
And basically started to straight up ignore him. And then, one time she actually said to him that she could now see things for how they were. This apparently caused like a huge personality shift. He switched up his tone completely. He became super apologetic and empathetic.
And I basically told him that I felt like I could finally see things for what they were. And he started panicking and he was super apologetic and he was saying he didn't want to lose me, which wasn't the first time that he like did something like that and was like, you know, basically begging me not to leave.
All of this led to Emeru just, you know, saying that she's had enough and completely cutting contact with him. And the two actually haven't spoken since January this year. But with everything that Emeru has talked about so far, you can probably guess that this didn't work. Apparently, he's tried to contact Emeru 40 times.
He has attempted.
Yeah, pretty much. I would agree. What didn't Hassan have that like breakdown because he felt his viewers were going down low and like went everywhere? How he was just freaking out on Reddit, on Discord and stuff. It was pretty cringe. You are worthless, no worthless, pathetic scum of the universe. 'Cause you're a Del mod.
To contact me over 40 times individually this year in individual texts, Discord messages, Instagram DMs, and phone calls.
And these are actually messages that she shows off on her stream. Like, she actually has the receipts. There's actually one message that Emeru ran through ChatGPT and found that it was 58% AI generated. Now, apart from being bombarded with texts and possible AI messages, there was also IRL harassment that didn't stop either.
That's the fun, it burns everyone.
At parties they went to, Emeru actually believed that Miss Kiff was just following her around. You could be devil's advocate and chalk that up to pretty justifiable paranoia, but this was full-on confirmed when at a party, a person that was with Miss Kiff and hanging around with him, that person then told Emeru that Miss Kiff wanted to know what she was doing.
The person that he was hanging out with that night reached out to me privately.
Dude cannot take the little bit of a hint. Like, she hasn't replied in any of that time. Why would you keep messaging?
and was apologizing. And I was like, why? And they're like, I just felt like I had to apologize to you because I felt so bad and so embarrassed of what was going on. Like, yes, he wanted to see what you were doing. He was saying, like, I want to go see what's upstairs, and he was checking every room. And then after he opened the room that you were in with Nick, he closed the door and started laughing, and then he just wanted to talk about, you know, how you guys broke up for the next, like, however many hours of the night.
There was also another instance where Miss Kiff was actually covering the attack that her, Valkyrie...
That is the thing, like, that is... I feel like that is quite reasonable, Bloodwing, on that one. But I have seen the Twitter stuff. If I remember to save it, we'll go after it after this if we have enough time. But yeah, very shady what Twitter's updates planning.
And Sinner had experienced earlier this year. And then this led Miskiff on stream to talk about past experiences that Emeru had with stalkers, but without her consent or permission to actually publicly talk about it.
He decided that he was going to tell more of my personal stalker stories that I've never personally talked about or shared publicly myself. And one of these stories was one that, like, no one knew at all, and, like...
And Emeru even claims that he was twisting these stories, so he was basically coming out as like the hero, the good guy, when in reality, he apparently didn't do anything.
He kind of framed himself as, like, the hero. He was like, oh, I held the stalker at gunpoint.
Of course. I hate this kind of stuff when people just, like, tell a story and they make themselves the hero in it.
No.
So I wasn't too... Yeah, I went to move it around and I punched it, yes.
The only person who ever came into contact face-to-face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie.
He also drew a lot of other streamers into the situation, calling them up saying how sad he was because him and Emeru weren't together anymore, and even hoped that they could get married. Other streamers also told Emeru that he would apparently obsessively hate watch her streams.
I heard that he was reaching out to quite a few other streamers.
And this is why, personally, as a streamer, don't date other streamers. Especially if you don't have a good, like, balance, because they're always around. It's like dating a colleague, you know, once you break up, you're still at work together. But, like, with streaming, no matter how many times you change your job, you're going to see them. Like...
And he was crying to them about how he wanted to get back together and how he thought someday we would reconnect and eventually get married. I also had a couple other streamers report to me that he would obsessively watch my stream. Like, he would be obsessively and attentively hate watching my stream. Like, watching my stream and just saying horrible things almost every time that I've been live this year.
Saying awful things about her and trying to convince people that Emeru did actually still want to be with him.
Yeah, exactly. So, Loom's right, streamers are crazy. Can't date them. Don't your mod streamers, content creators, managers, none of that. Yep. Exactly, guys, exactly. It's like being an actor. The actors are happiest when they date someone like a scriptwriter, or, you know, something like that. You know, someone outside of the industry. And that's the same advice I'd give streamers or content creators. Date a normal person.
Like, secretly? Even asking other male streamers if Emeru was actually sleeping around with anyone else.
He believed I still wanted him. Interesting, considering I never replied. And he would ask other guys if they thought I had slept with anyone this year.
And claiming that the two of them were talking, despite the fact that, as mentioned earlier, Emeru was giving no contact to him. And then Emeru finally ends the stream, basically saying that she wouldn't be surprised if Miss Kiff tries to sue her for what she's talking about. And saying,
oh, I see how it is. You're gonna say Loom streams more than me? Huh, bitch? That's it. I would say challenge accepted, but I'll maybe after I move, I'll be able to actually take on this challenge. I have a lot of restrictions here.
Saying that if that happened, more of the truth would come out, because apparently there's a lot of things that she actually hasn't talked about.
I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for this stream that I did today and for coming out about him. Not because he thinks that he would win, but for PR reasons, like a slap lawsuit. It'd be interesting if that happened, and I wouldn't be opposed to people finding out more of the truth and things that I didn't even talk about today, and what else he's been lying about. And I'm sure there's also plenty of things that even I don't know about. I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California.
But for now, her next course of action is filing restraining orders against him in Texas and California. So that...
fair. Like, if he is, he just won't leave her the fuck alone. At some point, you have to.
Was a lot of information, a lot of accusations, and I really don't like to cover stuff like this unless both sides have had their say. And surprisingly, Miskiff actually responded on stream pretty shortly after. Now, there is a huge difference between the way Emeru has dealt with this and the way that Miskiff has dealt with this. Emeru has obviously had a statement that was, you know, pre-planned and also had lawyers going over it. But Miskiff, on the other hand, he just seems to be spitballing most of the time. If he does have a script, because he kind of looks at his monitor sometimes, I don't think it'd have nearly as much of the revisions as Emeru's did. Now, when he starts the stream, he knows that he's got serious accusations levied against him. He begins the stream in not the best way, saying that it's time to go full demon time.
Which is cringe. Cringe as fuck. Who does that? A go full demon time, okay? Okay, and I do agree, someone mentioned in here they expect this to go further, and I do think this is going to start a lot of, like, streamers in these groups revealing all of each other's secrets, pretty much.
Expose everything, bro. It's time to go full demon time. It's clearly obvious at this point. It's full demon time. Why not?
He also says that he's not going to be friends with anyone in that community anymore, and he's got no problem exposing everything, as he puts it.
I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious I will not be friends with any of these people after this. Ludwig was right.
Oh god, it will never be lived down in the community if he ever gets, like, exposed. Jesus.
Am going to completely separate
to be
myself
fair, like, so many people get exposed for so much stuff and they just stick around. Like,
from these people.
Like, as people pointed out, like, most of OTK has allegations against them of some kind, you know, like, and most of them are still streaming.
Which is fine, and I've already been doing it.
Oh, like
but
the
I
old
have
OTK.
hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone. And I will be releasing it as time goes on, because why not?
Now, Miskiff talks about his relationship with Maya, not Emeru, and the reason why they broke up. He also talks about how him and Emeru met, and these two events led to Emeru moving in with him shortly after a stalker showed up to her house with a bat.
But she told me about a stalker that came to her house with a bat, and she didn't live at her house anymore. I told her to come move in with me in Austin because she had a stalker, and we want to make content, and the guy will probably be scared since there's a bunch of people around instead of her in her Kansas home by herself.
This is what I find funny about this part. He says, I wanted a girl to move in to make content off. I'm like, that is so weird. Imagine playing every little bit of your roommates and going, I need this specific gender, etc. Like you're a fucking Twitch manager, or you own a VTuber corporate or something. Like, it's insane. Showed in the video was sent a few days before recording. Okay, that makes sense too. And you wouldn't know if I had bunny ears. I could be wearing bunny ears right now.
Now, the reason he states why him and Emeru kept their relationship mostly private is because he thought that his streaming friends would think it was a really bad look to move on to a relationship so quickly after his previous one with Maya.
We knew we liked each other. We just knew it was a bad idea. Talks of her joining OTK happened fast as well. And I knew that if we were potentially going to date, we'd have to keep it a secret. Streamers as well were already starting to resent me, saying that it was a thing that I moved Emmy in so fast and replaced Maya so quickly.
And then in January 2022, a birthday party for Emeru, a stalker...
True, yeah. When they date each other and, like, fall out, you get a lot of, like... a lot of, like, drops and, like, cancelizations. I did call him the token male, it's true. But it's because he was, okay? It was like 6 girls in a collab.
Magic John 0N just subscribed.
Thanks for the
upgrading their
Magic.
cell. Why are you on this time? 3.
It's hot as balls. My aircon's not working. I tried earlier. It didn't work out.
Apparently crashed his car into Miskiff's and then entered the party with a gun. Now, this guy was found. He was jailed, convicted, and he was serving 3 to 5 years, which I think is a disgustingly short sentence for showing up with a gun, being a stalker.
Emmy just had her huge party in an arcade celebrating her birthday on stream. Everyone from Austin was there, and as we were celebrating her joining OTK, someone outside in the parking lot rammed into my Audi R8. We were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun. The cops came, the drunk driver did have a gun, and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison.
But according to Miskiff, this traumatic event that they both
Miracle
went through actually brought them closer.
And on the way home, I grabbed her hand, and she grabbed mine. and we knew we were trauma bonded, and we didn't want to let go.
Now, he claims that during the first 2 years of them dating, they didn't actually have any fights, and this claim that Emeru made of him throwing a water bottle at her was a separate thing.
That's insane, though. Trauma bonded. That feels weird. That feels odd. Like, such an odd way to say that. I don't know.
So he does claim that it happened. He doesn't deny it. He just says it wasn't out of aggression. And then
Yeah, I do think there's a difference between keeping a relationship private and keeping it secret, because they kept it secret from all their friends. Like, that's keeping it secret compared to just private.
And also the claim, which
weird.
was even worse, of him throwing his phone at her. He says that this was a different story. He did throw his phone, but apparently he threw it to try and put it on the bed when he was brushing his teeth.
She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near.
Guys, I'm trying to. This is so serious, and I fucking laughed at the most inappropriate part because of Magic saying anyone trauma bonding. Like talking about abuse, and I laughed fucking reading that. You're making me look like an asshole.
But that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I will throw you and show you an example, chat.
Now, in September of 2022, during the allegations against Miskiff of trying to cover up assault, Miskiff actually says that this entire ordeal made him suicidal.
I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others, trying to claim I covered up assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life.
-1 phone.
According to him, Emeru could actually look past him lashing out at her because she loved him. But this culminated during a trip to Japan where apparently they were both stressed out. Miskiff's hair started to fall out and Emeru was apparently self-harming.
Got so bad, the stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep, that most of my hair started to fall out and Emeru started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
And this
This totally doesn't sound like a horribly toxic relationship.
incredibly high-stress environment caused the two of them to start fighting. And he claims that he believed this situation could be fixed. He does admit that he had resentment for her and it started to grow.
We would yell at each other, fight, and argue all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain.
Okay, I find it weird that none of their friends picked up on this. They're like fighting, bickering, having domestics, and no one knew they were dating.
As we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more.
He also goes into detail about how allegedly Emeru began to neglect her
Jesus.
rabbits, going without food.
He's the victim. What the fuck? Bro.
Or water, or not even cleaning their bedding for weeks.
Emeru has a lot of rabbits, but as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits.
And actually provides video proof of the poor conditions these rabbits were living in.
This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die, and I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't.
And apparently when the rabbits were moved outside, even then, they went without water or food.
Emeru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. Okay. This doesn't really connect to him being a psycho or sexual. Yeah, that's bad if she didn't take care of them. But, like, it's also bad that I know they're not his rabbits, but he just let them be neglected too because they're her responsibility. Yeah, and yeah, it's an add-on to this. This doesn't have anything to do with the downside of their, like, the downing of their relationship. It's just there to make her look bad.
Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything.
Now, Miskiff says he didn't know how to break up with her, even though he wanted to.
I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things.
The relationship had become strained and the stalkers were becoming more and more of a problem. And he ties his controlling behavior, which again, he fully admits to the rise of stalkers harassing them. He says that he didn't want danger coming her way, so—
Thanks, Magic, for the 2 years. And I did. You just didn't hear me, bitch. As soon as you did it, I said, thanks for the resub. Or did you want specifically 2 years? Desu. Thank you.
was taking the measures he needed to lower the chance of something bad happening.
On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came. These stalkers are no joke, but I would constantly tell her on and off stream that she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole. Stop
wearing pajamas.
Talking about past relationships. And yes,
to start looking older? What the fuck?
I didn't want her to travel without me.
It's a really weird situation to go over because I genuinely expected Miss Kiff to kind of just be like, no, this is BS. She's lying about it. Like it's all fake. But he's basically admitting to a lot of things that she's accused him of. But he's changing.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, as one said, how long was that? Like 5 rabbits make a lot of mess. We don't know.
I guess the perspective of it to be seen in like a more sympathetic way. It's like Emery would claim he was bad, he did this. Miss Kiff will go, okay, I did that, but I did that because of this thing or that thing. He also details how the last 9 months of the relationship had gotten increasingly toxic with...
I'm assuming he means on stream. Don't wear pajamas on stream. And I'm like, bro, okay. Is it just because of her, people look at her butt when she leaves the room? No matter what she wears, they're going to see that, like, no matter what she wears, you know? Fucking pajamas.
With Emery moving out after Miss Kiff had told her to, getting upset when they weren't together.
I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together or if we weren't around. She always wanted me to drive over to her house, but I never wanted to because I wanted to be alone.
Now, about the fighting, he tries to claim that Emery
need some backup DMs for this, because this sounds suspect.
Was also getting aggressive, throwing clothes and plushies at him. This was whilst he was punching holes in the wall, slamming doors.
Yeah,
and that Emery
I am not inclined to believe his side so far at all, because at least she gave like the context of him harassing her and stuff.
Apparently threatened to off during arguments.
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. She would constantly say she's going.
Gotta give him time to
Junior_games_ just subscribed. Upgrading their cell. Woot, 43 months.
Let's
Love
go.
ya much, homie lol.
Thanks, JR Games, 43 months. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Roll credits. She threw plushies at him. It's over.
In arguments.
I'm just going to say, personally, I think there's a huge disparity there between throwing clothes and plushies as opposed to throwing water bottles or a phone. Even if what Miss Kiff...
Well, no one think of the men, okay, guys? Well, no one think of the men. He's been attacked by plush.
Claims is true, that throwing the phone was apparently a complete accident. Now, Miss Kiff tries to show his own receipts as well to try to prove that all of this actually happened. And then Miss Kiff lays out the main reason why he broke up with her. Apparently, she posted a...
Someone pointed out that says to Emmy, so the only receipts he's showing is him saying, I want to kill myself. Or something.
Provocative picture, and this was apparently done to intentionally upset him.
One day, Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset. She admitted that she made me upset with it, and we got into a heated argument, and I broke up with her.
But they then got back together, which is when Emery dates the sexual assault happening.
Provocative pictures from a streamer. Proof. Gooners.
Gift doesn't even deny this. He says that he wanted to try to advance to the next stage. As he
exactly. Next to a water bottle's heavy, you know. That it's not like a plushie.
That her kissing was a sign that they wanted to go further.
We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house.
He left and then even says that he regrets not apologizing when it happened.
I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
At some point, apparently, the two got back together, and then they decided to write down exactly what they wanted on a piece of
Wait, they got together after this? I didn't hear this part.
paper. Emeru wrote down that she wanted to marry Miskiff, for him to move closer, and for them to even have children within the next 5 years. Miskiff didn't want this and broke up with her for the final time.
And Emmy had an idea to write down everything we wanted on paper.
Just from the DMs he sent her from her side, that sounds like BS, doesn't it?
I'm going to let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true. This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this. One day, after staying over Emeru's house, Emeru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her, and she wants kids with me in the next 5 years. And I just looked at this letter that was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point
X for doubt, guys, X for doubt.
of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well.
And that part about him continuing to message her after they
Show her the messages. Why is he begging her to come back then? Makes no sense.
broke up, he admits that as well.
I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on. Nobody was talking to me or contacting me, and I have had so much regret. Times where I wanted to go back, times where I've drunk messaged her love letters, as you saw on stream. But after 10 months, I know we're much better off without each other.
But he does deny that he was following her around at parties.
I did see her at a party once at Simply's house. The house was very small, and I opened the door.
Yes, the letter also said you're also the hottest man alive. Don't forget, it probably also mentioned in that letter that he's the best in bed. No man could compare. You can't forget that too, Tatsi. You can't forget that too.
I said whoops and proceeded to talk in the other room about what I possibly did wrong, and began to bawl out and be depressed because I just saw my ex-girlfriend.
He says that viewership was very important to him because he's just apparently a very competitive person. And he also drives fast everywhere, not just when Emeru's in the car, which again, like,
None of these are good
really
defenses.
don't think that's a good excuse.
Well, that's terrible. I just risk everyone's life all the time, and I'm just an asshole about views all the time. What's the problem? I hate when people say, like, I'm competitive as an excuse. Bro, you're too competitive. There's competitive, and then there's insane, you know?
If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive fast everywhere. I drive fast literally everywhere. I'm in an Audi R8 in Austin, Texas, where the freeways are open. I drive fast all the time. I don't even remember what situation she was talking
Freeways are
about.
open.
But
So, can an American explain that to me? What does it mean? A freeway is open.
he does end the stream by saying he wishes the best for Emeru and he's sorry that it happened. He does say, though, however, that he doesn't believe that everything Emeru was saying on stream was actually truthful, but he doesn't actually expand on that, so it leaves more questions than answers. Like, which parts are fraudulent? Like I feel like that's something that needs to be said.
I truly hope nothing but
Oh, light traffic. Oh. When the freeway's open. That doesn't help him, because that still makes it illegal, right? What the fuck? It's like saying I can go as fast as I want as long as no one's around. That's dumb.
the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were false, but I do hope nothing but the best for her. I'm sorry that any of this happened. I hate that we're in this situation.
And then he claims he's going to be leaking a lot more of other people's private stuff over the next couple of weeks, and that he isn't going away.
I'm going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go.
I like how no one in his chat is like talking about what he's talking about. Let's go, boys. Marvel rivals. Glad to hear from you. Loser. Good as you should, man. Stop just taking the shit.
And
like,
I believe
finally,
a lot of the
stop talking about
situations today were absolutely exaggerated.
So obviously, going over this situation, it's
not legal. Just it's not. Oh, it's legal as long as you don't get caught. Damn it, Tatsi, hand in your license right now.
it's brutal. Like the allegations that are thrown out, the claims. Miskiff admitting to a fair amount of it, but then trying to basically add a layer on top of it to, you know, change the context, I assume. But yeah, I have no idea what can happen here. Like, this could go legal. Lawyers can get involved if what Emeru is saying is true.
Loom, that was brutal. Viewport bots can't talk about what's going on in the stream. destroyed.
I have no idea, genuinely.
That's insane. I didn't even see that last part going around where he claims she wanted to marry him and have his babies. Okay, that sounds like straight from a fanfic. Like, and I don't know. And in my experience, a lot of like younger female streamers, that's not what they're looking to do right at that moment. Because, you know, usually I feel for like content creators, it's similar to actors. When they're having kids is kind of well planned out. Because especially if you're in real life streamer, having a kid is like the death of your career for some people, depending on the content you make. Yeah. Also trolling because even they don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I don't believe shit he said. Like, he didn't give much receipts. It was bad. His defenses were bad. There was just so much bad about it. I have to get a drink. I'm like so warm right now. Which are most states anti-slap laws? Anti-slap. Oh my god. How much charge do I have left on this? 16% with gravy. Proving women never charge their phone. Oh my god. Okay. I think that did enlighten me more on the context and like timeline of this happening. Irony might skip talks about stalkers when he also is one. True, guys. Was trust. Yeah, just trust the process. Just trust the process, bro. It's fine. Just though. For now, which is yeah, exactly. He would have to give out way more backup to this. But he's like shaming her for wanting a relation when he's an abusive piece of shit, and she's still, even if she was still in love with him and still wanted to be with him, he's shaming her and like, oh no, she wanted me. It's like, how does that defend you being abusive though? It doesn't. That just makes you look even worse because this girl still wanted to help you and take care of you, and you're just like, fuck you. Like, even if she did still want you back, that doesn't help you. It just strokes your ego a bit. I don't know. Like, as you know, I did the Japanese one, which I got really feisty about. But okay, let me see if I can find that other thing we're talking about. QCAC, Emeru, all the messages. That's something I am very confused about. I've saved a few, but I don't get it. There was a... Oh, fuck. I'll do this one for a talking point before I go to get a drink in my bathroom break. But yeah. This is one that's going around. And this got completely overshadowed by this entire thing. But, like, pretty much an artist made an artwork for Asmongold. Taguna bookmark one day. Shut up, you. And they made it, and Asmongold roasted them live on stream, apparently, saying...
Not my problem. I'm not responsible for other people's behavior. If somebody gets negatively affected or somebody harasses them, that's just not my problem. I'm not responsible for other people's behavior, and I'm not going to take any action that will imply that I am. And so that's really all there is to it. So yeah, deserved. No, that's really all there is. And it's not your fault, exactly. And it's not your job. No, and that's why I don't do it.
Okay, I thought this was about the art. Apparently not. Okay, this is the one. So that's about it. But this is about this artist made artwork for Asmongold. And Asmongold rips it apart on stream, saying it's ugly and bad and etc. Like, being really ungrateful about it. And so he's just like, oh, I spent 12 hours on his work, and then he, like, roasted the shit out of me live on stream, being an asshole about it. And then Asmongold then takes the artwork and put it through AI, and then says he made it better. He fixed it. I actually had it. Like, yeah, see, I was upset because you made one of my favorite weapons in the game, Mitamethyl, smaller than it was supposed to be. This clearly was unacceptable. Luckily, we live in 2025, and I was able to use AI to fix your art for you. That's kind of rude as fuck. I would say it's rude as fuck, and I don't like the defense per se of like people saying, well, Asmongold's just an asshole. That's his persona. Like, I don't know. It's kind of rude for me. Like, it's kind of an asshole. Yeah, and I'm not much for AI other than like memes or something. Totally ungrateful. Yeah, and also roasting someone publicly who just made you a fan art is kind of mean. But did it make it better, though? I don't think so. It just made the weapon bigger, but I don't see the original here. I did see a good meme when someone said even AI could make Asmongold less ugly. Was King Roast, but yeah. See, this is it. How is this art bad? I don't think this art is bad in any way. Maybe the weapon is too small for him, but nerd alert. Like, but to be fair, this was clearly unacceptable. That's a very pathetic tone to have with someone. I do think that's weird. This is clearly unacceptable. I just think it's kind of a douchebag thing to do, in my opinion. He doesn't like his own reflect. Okay. I scrolled into that one. It was hilarious. Oh my god. Obviously, I don't think he's Satan. But he was kind of rude, you know. Sorry. Gomi? Is that the guy who was the artist? Okay, I think I saved this because I wanted to reply to it and I forgot about it. Ellie, I'm looking for something. I'm gonna get a drink, but yeah, that was like a story that was going around. Oh, I didn't save the bow one. Do I have it? There's too much crap on my feed that I've saved. I wanted to do the Twitter story. And something else, but now I can't find it. Fuck. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, okay, I'll do this one, but Nova did leave glitch stars, if you guys weren't aware, too. I don't know if I'm doing a little clip on that, because I haven't been up to date, and I feel like it's weird to, like, do a clip on it when I haven't been doing graduations and stuff like that for a bit, but Nova left glitch stars recently. That just reminded me, but this is about, a tweet. I think someone deleted it, but, yes. A pro Yu-Gi-Oh player, like a first top pro Yu-Gi-Oh player, made a tweet about how Pokemon players should leave Pokemon and join Yu-Gi-Oh because nothing bad ever happens in Yu-Gi-Oh. Women are never assaulted, bad things never happen, and he got roasted. Because he was saying, like, women are never treated badly in Yu-Gi-Oh. Because there was, like, some weird thing where a Yu-Gi-Oh Pokemon player got their butt touched or something. For your Keemstars. Shut up. No. It's to clarify, I'm not Keemstars. She left Glitch Stars, as in she left her contract. She's still part of her generation, as in she'll still do collabs with them, but she's no longer part of the corporation, Glitch Stars, the team, etc., you know. As in she left. She is still Nova, but she doesn't want to be part of a corporation again, so that seems it's pretty straightforward stuff too. Well, even a judge has been punched. Loom has a vid code. I love Loom stuff. Noosa sold that. What the fuck? Knew it was a rage baiting and deleted it. Make all the women men, then no women will be harassed. How about we make all the men women, and then no women will be harassed? Like, that's fair too, right? But yeah, that just reminded me in there, because I was going to do a short about it, but to be fair, I was going to do shorts with all the, like, when people join teams too, and I didn't. So it feels weird to, like, do it when they're leaving, when I didn't get to do the joining and everything about the teams. I'm down. You're down. Okay. So, our working champion telling the most well-known Pokemon player, have you tried playing our game? Nothing bad happens here. Embarrassing. Pokemon players, feel free to join Yu-Gi-Oh events. From now on, you might not be perfect, but at least we won't have randoms grabbing your ass during events. Yeah. But Nova just doesn't want anyone overhead because she wants to do it. Yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah, she didn't want to be part of, like, the management network. It was more stressful, not less stressful. That is my understanding. Straightforward, no drama, just it's probably just the structure ain't working for her. She got her own team, she has her own managers, so it just doesn't work out for her, and that's fine. You know, sometimes it's just not for you. And that's why I didn't want to like put it as like, oh, this is a big drama, when I just want to be making shorts about graduations or things coming up, but I'm not back on the flow of it yet. But yeah, so this got lots of people riled up, and a lot of people were sharing things that happened. Sansali, I wish it was that simple. People are blind to issues in any space if they don't have to deal with them. Many girlies I know cite feeling uncomfortable at events or being stalked. Don't get me started on all the hate and backlash or comments online. Rough space for trans too. Anyone got the link of the clip of the guy who wouldn't leave me alone at nationals and told her that he was X3? I had to look up what the fuck X3 is. As you know, I don't play in tournaments. But yeah, I watched the video. Pretty much guy asked out Miwa, got rejected, and then he started saying how he was X3, which is like a rank 3rd or some shit, or like a rank 3 bracket. It's something like that. It's not even that impressive. So he tried to pull like, oh yeah, I'm high ranked, of course. Like, you're intimidated. Like, bro, no. He bubbled out. He's bad. It means he's bad. Okay, I thought it meant he was trying to brag he was good. God damn it. See, I don't play in person because I'm antisocial. You lost 3 matches already, so dog shit. See, it changes so much. See, I'm scared of people, so I don't go to those things. Has some of the worst assaulted TCG scene. Loom, how many have you covered? How many bad assaults have you about being platinum in League of Legends? Okay, is to figure that Chris LeBlanc exists. He's a whole gaggle of assaulters. But yes, pretty much any scene has bad eggs. That's just how it is. You can't escape it. And that's also part of the point here. But trying to tell people to leave Pokemon because Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna be better for you is just like, you know, not selling it quite right. But as some people in here pointed out, he was most likely trolling. Oh my god. So I just stay home. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not even, well, I don't mind socializing, but I also like socializing in the safety of my home. So if I have friends, I prefer, you know, us to all hang out at home, you know? Like, if possible, dude. And no, having to play, I don't test too well, so the idea of having to play in a tournament face to face with a person, like, makes me really nervous too. So I'm not like competitive in that sense because it's not my cup of tea at all. I get nervous playing Master Duel in tournaments. Yeah, my can tower. I put them into the shape of my best friend Canny. He sits with me while I stream and I edit videos. He's my best friend. I didn't have a lonely childhood, you did. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. It's so hot. Should I do a be right back screen?
My special mixtape will get you going.
I got a drink. It's still hot. Oh my god. Jule. It's so hot as balls. I'm still trying to think of how I'm gonna pack this stuff on stream because I really want to do it tomorrow. But the Freddo frogs and all the chocolate will melt up here. So I'm trying to think. It's gotta run, bitches. It's time to run. You can't stop me. Okay. Let me adjust this. Oh. Is it gonna work? Is this working? How you guys now? Are we all good? No. Okay. Were you good while it's gone? My brief time. It's still not tracking. Why is it not tracking? Eh? 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 Nope. Eh? Okay, that's fine. It really doesn't like the mic right now. Come on. Come on. Hello. Stay here. It hates it. Clueless. I know it. I know there's no sound on there because it doesn't pick up the sound for some reason. I need to reset it. Because I should just get a sound and put it onto the MP4 so I don't have to fuck around with it. The sound of silence. That's my gift to you. The sound of silence. I thought you'd be happy. This was fine before. Why is it not fine now? Come on, buddy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Weird. That took for ages to work out. The Sound of Silence is a Grammy-winning song. Oh my god. No, the chord is not okay. It's dying. But I don't want to place the mic because I don't know what I want to do with it yet. And if you didn't see my announcement on Twitter, I am... Where is it? It's a while... Fine, I'll just go to my profile. Fine, be like that. I'm moving next year. Overseas for a couple months to half a year. And we'll see how we go. I'm moving. So I'll be here to my grandma. No more grandma yelling at me. I'm moving to the Middle East. I haven't decided if I said where I'm going, because depending where I'm going, it could be quite a smaller city in a certain country. So I was I'm not sure, because it may be easier to find me, because Australia is quite large. The heat anymore? Maybe. So look, Google them exactly. Yes, I already checked. There's only one restaurant in the entire country that has it. And I'm what the fuck, bro? But as you know, I was talking about moving to Europe for a bit due to an opportunity. And I have some friends there, so I can sleep on their couches and stuff while I move. But I don't know if I should say where. Exactly, I can't go to America. The healthcare will kill me. So yes, it isn't America. Because from those clues, it's not America, because America's humongous. It is a lot colder than here. It is going to be a lot colder than Australia. She's disabled, put her down. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? You're supposed to care. You're supposed to not want to put me down, guys. This plunged. Best to stick to a continent at best. To pack up winter jacket. I will actually have to I will actually have to get a winter jacket for the first time ever. Cause I'm going over there because I'm gonna freeze. But the months I'm going is their summer, and then I come back for a little bit, and then I can choose to go back or not. So, at the, like, decide to, stay on kind of thing. And so we'll see. But I'm, like, deciding in the summer months. So I could be like, oh, yeah, this is completely fine. And then, what do you mean? Europe, their summer is in June, isn't it? Everywhere? Am I wrong? Because isn't, like, the opposite to Australia? Because Australia's winter's in June. So this will be hopefully happening around March. So, but it means we can do degen hours again once I move out, We can just stream wherever, doing whatever, like we used to. Degeneracy to the maximum. Stell will go to Russia. She will be Putin's favorite drama too. I cannot step foot in Russia or China because I talk way too much smack. And I would love to go visit China. But I definitely don't know how to cut the hell up. Till August. Okay. Okay. So I have some summaries. To be fair, you drink too much vodka. That's not a problem in Russia, guys. Come on. Yeah, I would never stay in China. I would visit, though. They have a lot of good landmarks and stuff. It's pretty... It's a cool country through history, The history is really cool. Okay, this next story is... Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you, Elon Musk. Okay, this is about, like, the changes to the algorithm, and this did confuse me a little bit when I was reading it. But the idea is that Grok, or their AI, decides what you see, not the algorithm around your likes and what you like or something, so everyone gets the same feed or some shit. I need someone smarter than me to explain this. Been on the Great Wall and the Forbidden Palace. I'm not sure if I'm sturdy enough to do the Great Wall, because I saw, like, parts of it, how crazy and flimsy and, like, fucked up the road is, and I'm like, holy crap, I can't walk on a straight road without KOing myself. I don't think I'll survive the Great Wall. Kind of, but the thing is, it doesn't say if it will be unique to everyone. Like, it's no longer your feed, it's our feed. Like, it's like the algorithm based on everyone. Okay, it must confirm that X will delete all hysterics from its recommendation system within 6 weeks. In other words, the familiar logic of likes, replies, and reposts that shaped Twitter for years is about to disappear. In its place, Grok, the platform's in-house AI model, will read and watch more than 100 million posts and videos every day to decide what users see. At the same time, X is testing new interface that keeps users inside the app even when they open external links. Okay. How this hits reality. This marks the first time a major social platform has handed full control of content discovery to an AI model. Engagement farms, trend hacking accounts, and traditional growth tactics may soon lose their edge. The new winners will be those who write in ways that Grok interprets as engaging, turning social media optimization into a new form of prompt engineering. This shift could reshape influencer strategies, ad targeting, and even political communication in a matter... may soon lose... Oh, wait. Wait, these are the wrong way around. One sec. In a matter... May soon... Okay, there we go. In a matter of weeks, key takeaway, X did not just... I've lost where I was in there. X did not just change its algorithm, it replaced it with AI Reader. Your reach will soon depend on how fluently you can speak Grok. Okay. And that's all we got there. So I couldn't see the arrow because the camera's in the way. So I'm like, I can't tell where I am. I don't see the For You tab is a psyop. Following tab only, dude. Companies retaining personal information, that it was easier to get rid of your feed than to work around the new regulations. Oof. What's the source of this? AI secret daily rundown. This is going to suck unbelievably bad. Oh yeah, the site is cooked. So it may be that people are going to get just what's popular for everyone, not just what is good for you, but I don't know how tailored it's going to be to the individual experience. For You tab was basically just art because of fucking course it's California's fault. God. Hey, Texas cat holds its fair share. All those anti-porn laws. Oh my god. Let me move this. Debut. Okay, it's like 11.
Oh, there's a
Ow, my eardrums.
there's a rock over here.
Oh man.
Oh, that's the other one I wanted to do. Okay. I wanted to go into before I think about if I'm going to watch anything else. There's one other one I wanted to go into. And this is the thread I found. And this is like a fight between the Act Man and Andy Pants Gaming. This is about two gaming commentators that I found really interesting. I haven't watched Andy's stuff. He's a bit too aggressive and anti-trans, anti-gay, anti you know, he hates everything, man. You know what I mean? I don't like someone that just hates a lot. It's not my kind of content, you know? So this is from the man. He lost custody of his kid, by the way. Your grandpa was right. Giving women the right to vote was the first mistake we made. Stop roticing the war on men. I have not watched to know how bad it is. Anti-porn laws, they are going to be hitting my home of North Carolina in December. Oof, Moody. Oof. To watch it all. It's because they rarely actually commentate on the games. It's all about the political things. It's all about there's something I hate in this game, and it's really about games half the time. Okay, so the thing is, he came out with a game called Chad vs. the Gay Nazis or some shit, and like lots of people was like, haha, you own the wokes. But apparently he used AI art in it, and he trained the AI where there is like a molestation scene of a child. The child's images, he used his own daughter to train the AI for his game. Yeah. And his wife left him, obviously. Like, what a fucking crazy person. Yeah, and his game flopped and he's pissed. But, yeah, and now he's extra pissed because his wife left him. But, like, what the fuck? Who the fuck thinks of this stuff? Yeah, it's fucking absurd. I looked it up, and it's true. It's fucking true. That's what's crazy about his game. And his whole stick is, like, just, I own the wokes. And hating on everything. It's fucking crazy. But that, I was just like, oh, it's another one of a commentator guy. Who cares? Like, it's not, I'm not watching it. But, like, the whole thing of him training AI on his daughter's image is fucking weird. It's like, oh. Like, that's some nasty work right there. Oh, where is it? There we go. Straight to jail. Yep. What do you mean, what did I expect? What did you expect from him, or expect from what? That might actually be illegal. CP regulations in the US account for general relations if they use actual child. Exactly, it is illegal, and that's the thing. It's fucked up. It's illegal. It's weird. Go, do not collect 20. Yeah. Creepy to the max. But his wife, or like, guy. And what I hate is, like, there's people in the comments here defending him. Women voting is actually creating hell for women. Brother in Christ. It is. It is. Men like you is why we keep getting ugly lesbian protagonists on every game. Thank you. See, they're defending him. That's so weird. For losing, I don't know this guy at all, but losing custody of your kid is a gynocentric society. Is hardly supportive argument against him. I only learned this word recently because I watched a video on, like, some guy who is an ex-red pill guy, and he talked about how he got pulled into, like, the red pill pipeline when he was 17, and he was talking about how one of the big things they try and push is the world is gynocentric, and he says it's, like, obviously bullshit, like when you're out of that mindset, but they try and like push that men are the victims, and when you are like having a hard time, it's very nice to think you're the victim because it takes the repercussions and the fault out of your hand. The world revolves around women, and everything is made for women to succeed, and the rules of society are made for women. That's what gynocentric means. It's like a psyop that the government is actually made for women or some shit. Right? All sides are wrong. But yeah, I've been used for terrible things. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that it's so funny. He makes the same video over and over again. This is also a problem I have with a lot of these kind of videos. Same problem over and over and over.
Sir
and again.
Frank TTV just subscribed. Upgrading their cell.
Like,
Welcome back.
It's like when people who make content that's always about Hassan or the woke, and it's just the same video over and over and over and over and over and over again. What's your point? Fucking weird, but like, let's look at this. See the war on men who killed badass. What is happening? What happened? He finished. Like, there is a couple different in here, but like, did he change? Stop notice. Oh, this is the one. Stop noticing.
Guys, I'm gonna need y'all to stop noticing some
People
things.
keep clicking it, so they keep making money.
Stop noticing that Nathan Drake and Sully were replaced by girl bosses. Stop noticing that a small.
Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm definitely not saying he doesn't deserve it. But like, once you make your point a couple times as a creator, you don't need to make 50 videos making the same point. That's when it just becomes repetitive.
Small black woman single-handedly beat the shit out of Nathan and Sam. Stop noticing that the developer of the ultra-based Killzone games now makes games about a fat, dog-ugly lesbian who definitely drives a Jeep Wrangler. Stop noticing that one of the best characters of all time, Jin Sakai, was replaced with a butch lesbian who raises a child with another woman, an action that God hates. Stop noticing that angry masculinity personified, Kratos, was replaced with the cuck of war, who isn't even the main character in his own story anymore.
The cuck of war. Oh, come on. Everyone knows Kratos is a bona fide asshole. Like, a lot of people didn't think Kratos is an absolute asshole.
Stop noticing that a muscly armed...
included. It actually, I stopped playing because I just couldn't. He was so horrible to people.
Lesbian in Last of Us 2 literally killed Joel as the bagel director of the game held him down for a beating. Stop noticing that the director is Jewish. Ellie's girlfriend is Jewish, and the entire game was stated by the director to be a metaphor for...
Yep. 50 seconds in before we blamed it on all the Jews.
Israel. Stop noticing...
Did you know the Jews control the government?
That Peter is cucked by a woman and a black man in Spider-Man 2, and MJ somehow went from being a journalist to a superhero because stunning and brave. Shall we do...
Also, MJ is not a journalist in the real comic, so they changed her from a model to that. That's not the first change either. Like, MJ's job has changed like 100 times through the comics. Like, she was also an actress, and definitely he does this for 18 minutes. Yes.
Xbox Next. Stop noticing that based masculine characters like Marcus Dom...
Fake fan. But to be fair, most people like this don't actually watch any of this shit. So...
Kratos remake is for the better good, so that he wouldn't smash Athens femboys and say that it's straight cause he's on top.
You make a fine point. The global shadow government.
Tom and Cole were replaced by Kate Diaz. Stop noticing that Halo Studios made Cortana ugly and Chief a simp.
How is she ugly? Huh? How's Cortana ugly? Huh? And Chief a simp. Okay.
And Chief a simp. Stop noticing that they made the hero in Fable a woman. But guys...
A woman? A woman? A main character woman?
Don't worry, there's totally not an attack on men right now. Stop noticing that based masculine Assassin's Creed protagonists were replaced with a black queer man and an ugly woman. Stop noticing that Silent Hill F
she wasn't ugly. Shut up.
Just feminist propaganda designed to make...
Oh, Silent Hill F is feminist propaganda. Shut the fuck up, mate. No, it wasn't. You're just have the tiniest dick in the world that you're so... that you're so threatened by the idea of a woman not wanting to do an arranged marriage. A tale as old as time. There is literally so many fairy tales with that concept. you know, because it's going against society. If a dude's crazy.
Make women hate the concept of marriage.
Oh my god, is he the guy who made the video about how Silent Hill F was anti-marriage? It's like, that's not the point. They're not anti-marriage, they're anti-arranged marriage.
Very subtle, by the way. There's a boss at the end that's a wedding dress. Stop noticing that after 3 Witcher games starring Geralt, the new game we play exclusively as Ciri, who they just...
Yeah, if anything, Silent Hill 2 is anti-marriage because he smothers his wife with a pillow. I feel like that tells you not to get married more.
happen to make ugly and fat now? Could it be because of all the diversity consultants and cucked beta males that CDPR recently hired? Nah, couldn't be related. Stop noticing that you couldn't play as a woman or a minority in Call of Duty World at War 2008, and now you are forced to play as a woman and a minority in Black Ops 7.
Are they really saying it's woke because you can play as women now?
Stop noticing that you couldn't play as a
I have YouTube Premium,
woman
so
or a minority in Battlefield 4, and now you are forced to play as a woman and a minority in Battlefield 6. Stop noticing that in World War Z, all of the default characters you can pick from are gay and black. Stop noticing that every single film franchise has been cucked by a strong girl boss woman. Stop
Oh my fucking god.
noticing that movies that always start...
But they are characters that are already exist, like, in the universe. It's not like they're new. Like...
men in the lead roles are all women now.
Except, you know, in the Star Wars.
Predator, Ghostbusters...
Prey was a spin-off. That was years ago. Ferosa wasn't half bad, okay?
Mad Max,
yeah, Wanda has always been broken.
Marvel, Star Wars, etc. All women. Stop noticing that in Marvel Zombies last month, they replaced all the male superheroes with girl bosses. Man, that's...
Okay, they've already done a lot of different one of those animated with different people. Like, it's because they've done a lot. Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
Ghostbusters in general.
I need you guys to stop noticing. So boys, on to the real question, why? Why is all of modern media, video games, and film against us? Don't
you know, guys? Everything is against you guys, and the only way you can get it back is if you subscribe, give them a sub, and like this video.
These games need to stop forcing me to be a strong girl boss woman. I can't let people know it turns me on.
Bad. It turns... I don't know, like, I can understand, like, having gripes with stories, like, inferior stories, like, being bad or something, but just going, women, gays, like, it's like, shut up, bro. Surprised he didn't bring up GTA 6 main character? God, forcing me to slap, though. Isn't new. Yeah, it's not new. There's been, but these are, okay, one, that dude is obviously rage baiting and he's like, oh, God doesn't like this. Like, bro, a majority of people don't care. But two, I feel like if you go by religion, you're not gonna have a good time playing video games saying God hates violence, but let's not go into that. But, the thing is, like, they think, like, that gaming was all men, and now the women are in it, and it was all COD and, like, Call of Duty games or some bullshit, when it wasn't. And that's what I find really weird about this. They try and pull out, it's like, games should go back to being, like, Call of Duty back in the good old days. It's like, Call of Duty was not the older gamers. Like, there was games in the 2000s that were mainly, like, RPGs and fighting games and stuff like that. And then Call of Duty came out, took over the franchises, and everyone's like, everything's gun slop now. And now they're saying everything is not my gun slop now. And so they're just... It's trying to gatekeep something that wouldn't have been there if the previous people gatekeeped. It's weird. And girl was, if they're hot. That's because those were the games they were playing. They weren't playing the other games. Exactly. And that's the point. That's what's dumb about it. It's just their very tailored experience. It was a good movie, and they put Lady Gaga in Joker 2 and made it the gayest shittiest movie that ever exists. No. See, I disagree. That movie was dog shit, not because of Lady Gaga, okay? That movie was just ass and didn't need to exist, okay? And it was boring. Lady Gaga didn't make it ass. That movie was just complete and utter dog shit. Because I've liked Lady Gaga and other things she's acted in. She doesn't do a half bad job. I think she's an okay actor, but that movie was ass. It was just boring and it didn't need to exist. That should have threw that script in the bin. That was the only way to save that movie. Sorry. But yeah, so fuck this guy. That's all I'm saying. But I hate people like that make content like that when it's just like, yes, rise up, men, and give me money. What did I miss? Well, come in. We're going over this guy who Andy Pants Gaming. But see, this is where I do feel bad for like guys quite a lot, because when I was watching the video on the guy who was like pulled into these kind of mindsets at 17, there is so much stuff built up on when a guy is looking for something to reassure themselves or direction in life. There's like 50 grifters waiting there to try and take advantage of you. And with girls, it's influencers just looking to sell you makeup. You know, like, there's a huge difference. These guys are fucking trying to send you a toxic mindset that will ruin their life. What are influencers selling women? Do you want to buy this $50 makeup palette? Like, it's a completely different way they're trying to take the money, but it's so much worse and so much more toxic. Like, what the fuck? That life is biased for both genders in different aspects. That is true. It can. And that's the thing. I think a lot of people are lost and they're looking for someone to guide them, and then they find these assholes. Because the director got really mad that people like Joker rather than hating the Joker. He decided to make the sequel specifically to upset the fanbase, but also derailed his own career in the process. Deserved. I don't know why anyone would go into that movie going, oh, people are really gonna dislike the Joker. No one has, no matter how crazy, people don't dislike the Joker. He's just a good character. Because you can also think someone's crazy and still like them, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know. I just hate these guys taking advantage of people, especially young men who's looking just for some reassurance in life. And it's just like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Stop ruining the children. Will no one think of the children, guys? One of my friends on the weekend was saying, that's me to a nutshell. Will someone think of the children? Joker's the real next Batman. Who he is, exactly. Fuck them kids. Shut up, Tatsu. You are the kids. You are the children. Excuse me, what exactly? Damn, the bro doesn't realize he is the kids. I'm 20. He is the children. Look at that fetus. Fuck them kids. Dad. I knew Noel would back me up. Also, people don't age to me, so you'll forever be not quite 18. Because that's when we first came into the chat. Just barely there. See, what do you mean in April? So, looks around. Oh my god. It is a child response. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna hop off for now. I'm gonna try and work out something so we can pack some of the Halloween candy for tomorrow. But it's with the heat and stuff, I may have to set up something downstairs in my bedroom. Because that's all I can think of. But it's gonna be difficult. So I'll always be I'm just perpetual, always hagdom. Like, I was born with a hag mindset. To rub it in her face. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Rest well, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a little work and get in the aircon because I'm sweating. It's so hot up here. It's like about to rain. I can hear it coming on. It's about to rain. Still no kids. Shut up. Shut up, bitch. I can't believe this. Look at him bully me, guys. Look at him bully me. Still no kids. Out of the fridge and bag it in there. I just sit in this stream in the fridge. Save that sweat and
Moody 3030 cheered X100. Yes, all modern games only have female protagonists. As long as you ignore Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Mind's Eye, the Yakuza series, the last couple Resident Evil games, Hi-Fi Rush, Callisto Protocol, Doom Eternal, Hitman, the Modern Warfare reboot, the last couple Final Fantasy games, and the hundreds of others out there. Lol.
Yeah, but this one game, bro. Let me rage. Thank you, Marty. You make a good point too. Grandchildren, don't turn into my grandma. I will send your mic to Jesus. What did it pop you again? I was looking at options. I may get a new one before I go over, but I'm trying to put it off because I have to pay for a chibi model. Okay, guys, I'll see you later on the other channels and stuff. I'll try something tomorrow, and I may record this very sussy video I have there that you guys got a glimpse of. Treats her microphone like Minecraft treats his girlfriends. Damn. That's crazy. It's true though, I'm rough as guts, yeah. That's why I was looking at a one that's made out of metal, because someone's like, oh, they're more heavy duty and harder to break. And I'm like, I think that's what I need, girl. I think that's what I need. Because I keep breaking these plastic pieces of crap. Zelda is about a sim, so is Mario. It's always been there. Yeah, it's also I haven't decided on what to change, because this is my second one, and I do like it has a light, so I can burp in peace and you don't catch me, but if it doesn't have a light, I feel like I'll, like, accidentally forget about it, that I haven't muted myself. Yeah, but, so I know I do break these, so I'm trying to find something a bit more sturdy. Do I still looking at that as a challenge? It's a challenge! I can break anything if I try hard enough. Like, as you know, I bought, by the way, yeah? I know, right. Okay. I will look more harder into a mic. It even comes up when I'm recording by myself, too. It's annoying. Break my poverty, bitch. What do you mean? What do you mean break your poverty? How am I gonna break your poverty? Thanks for the head pat. I'll punch you in the poverty. Oh my god. Okay, guys. I will look into it, okay? I'll look into a mic. Especially seeing I need something that I can control the gain a bit better. So we'll see. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Made like 60k. Okay. I will give you guys money if you help me be as big as Kaisenet, okay? If I'm as big as Kaisenet, I'll pay you all wages, muds, okay? But before that day, fuck off. Oh my god. Imagine actually paying Loom help me. That Mac is so waiting for the Mackies. Fire up the boom pots for and then they get banned and like, damn, oops. Doing my part. And they'll be like, again, I can't believe Loom hangs out with a VTuber. That's fucking weird. That's exactly what. He knows how. I can't believe you had the power and you didn't boost me. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna say that. I miss Lou. Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for a bit. And I will try and organize a collab if I remember to play RV. Probably Loom. You want to play this other game? It's called, where is it? But on stream this time. Where is it? I had it here. It's called. No. Where the fuck is it? It's in my cart. Are we there yet? Yeah? Yeah, this one will be on stream, because the other one was off stream and I'm editing it. Are we there yet? Yeah. I'll try and give you a day soon, okay? Maybe on the weekend if you're free. You set rating somewhere? I wasn't going to today. How are we looking? Ah, we got 50 viewers. Let's do it. Who's online? Let's see what comes up. Kina purchased. These should be. These are randoms. People I'm following. Sometimes it's hard because I'm like, oh, Jay's online. I like Jay. Jay's fun. They play a lot of Marvel Rivals and stuff. They were in a tournament. They're a very nice person, and they were very nice on stream and stuff. So let's give them a raid. Are you ready, guys? They're very good. They're actually a good gamer. Like, they won tournaments, like, with VTuber teams and stuff. Unlike me, so... Rabbit raid, body game. No, we should go, it's the police! It's the police! Police raid! We should, this is the police! Should I put it in there, actually? This is the police. Where's the drugs? Exactly, let's go. Start raid now. This is gonna work. Raid now.